Thank you, merci. And just before I start my own remarks, Erin, your story was so touching. Thank you for sharing it, and thank you for becoming a nurse. Nurses are the backbone of our hospitals, so thank you. The last time I attended this breakfast, I was an executive in the Government of Canada, like you, sitting and listening to stories of other people who had been healed by the Ottawa Hospital. Je n'aurais jamais imaginé que je serais un jour devant vous en train de vous raconter l'histoire de ma propre prise en charge par cet établissement incroyable. In the last 5 years, the Ottawa Hospital has helped me deal with 2 cancers and avoid a third. My story begins one night in July 2020 when I woke up with a sharp pain in my side, right here, the kind of pain you can't ignore. That rude awakening marked the beginning of a healthcare journey that I could never have envisioned. À l'époque, j'étais la chef de communication à Santé Canada et à l'Agence de la santé publique du Canada. Et même si, grâce à mon rôle, j'en savais beaucoup sur le système de santé canadien, rien ne m'avait préparé au rôle de patiente, surtout en plein milieu d'une pandémie. That day started with an early morning call to Telehealth Ontario, then an urgent visit to the emergency room, followed by blood work and imaging, and the day ended with these unexpected words: "You have ovarian cancer." I was in shock. But soon after, I met Dr. Willem Fott, head of gynecologic oncology at the Ottawa Hospital. He acknowledged that ovarian cancer is a tough cancer. But he gave me something invaluable, a path forward. He spoke with compassion and honesty. He didn't sugarcoat the treatment, the risks, or the potential outcomes. But he also reassured me that wherever my journey took me, I would not be walking it alone. By the end of August, I was in surgery. Dr. Tien Lee, a colleague of Dr. Fott, removed my uterus, cervix, ovaries, fallopian tubes, and more tumors and nodules than were reasonable to count. I would later learn that Dr. Lee is a leader in ovarian cancer research, and that through research-driven treatments, he is offering hope to people diagnosed with this disease. For instance, he is one of the surgeons who has introduced HIPEC to the Ottawa Hospital as part of an innovative new program. HIPEC stands for hypothermic intraperitoneal chemotherapy, and it's really cool. Well, actually, it's hot. It involves delivering heated chemotherapy during surgery to improve survival rates for patients. And the Ottawa Hospital is only the 2nd hospital in Ontario to offer this procedure. It's innovations like this that give women like me hope that anyone diagnosed with ovarian cancer in the future will live longer and enjoy a better quality of life. A month after surgery, I started 6 rounds of chemotherapy. And once again, I was surrounded by extraordinary people at the Ottawa Hospital, healthcare professionals who treated me as a whole person, des médecins bienveillants qui communiquaient clairement, des infirmières qui sont devenues mes bourreaux de sauvetage. Mais mon parcours n'est pas arrêté là. Pathologists at the Ottawa Hospital found a mutation in my BRCA2 gene in the tumors that had been removed during surgery. Subsequent genetic testing confirmed that this mutation was in all my cells, which meant that I was at risk for other cancers, and an especially high risk for breast cancer. Dr. Lee referred me to Dr. Erin Cordera, a breast surgical oncologist at the Ottawa Hospital. Like the other healthcare professionals I met, Dr. Cordera was calm, clear, and deeply compassionate. She helped me understand my options, either monitoring with annual mammograms and breast MRIs, or a preventive bilateral mastectomy. Given that my risk of breast cancer was 50 to 85%, I chose the mastectomy, which, as Dr. Cordero explained, would reduce my risk to less than 5%. But the gene mutation wasn't all bad news. It made me eligible for an additional treatment for ovarian cancer beyond surgery and chemotherapy, a very promising oral medication called olaparib. It's what's known as a PARP inhibitor, and it targets cancer cells with a BRCA mutation. This small pill offered something huge, a shot at remission. As Dr. Fott said, it was a silver lining to ovarian cancer. But just as I was getting positive news in one chapter of my cancer journey, another chapter was about to unfold. In fact, if my cancer journey were written, it would be a trilogy. Later in 2021, I mentioned a small itchy patch of skin to my family doctor. She referred me to a dermatologist who raised the possibility of cancer. Really? Cancer? A few days later, the dermatologist called for the results of the biopsy, confirming skin cancer. I would once again be referred to the Ottawa Hospital for treatment. And though I was saddened to hear of a second cancer diagnosis, I had every confidence that the specialized care teams at the hospital would see me through this latest challenge. And once again, I knew I wasn't alone. Under the care of surgical oncologist Dr. Robin Bouchy and radiation oncologist Dr. Jenny Jin, I had the tumor removed and completed 25 rounds of radiation. J'ai sonné 2 cloches, l'une au campus général après ma chimiothérapie pour le cancer de l'ovaire et l'autre au Centre de cancérologie Famille Irving Greenberg après une radiothérapie pour un cancer de la peau périanale. As you can imagine, throughout this journey, I've had a long list of people caring for me. But one name stands out. Jacinthe Lepage, head of the Ottawa Hospital's Gynecologic Oncology Nursing Team. Jacinthe, you know you have been my rock. Jacinthe leads the first ever nurse-led PARP inhibitor clinic at the Cancer Centre. Her compassion and steady care carried me through my many ups and downs. She was a constant voice of comfort and reason. But to every medical expert, nurse, and support worker who cared for me, I will never forget your kindness and dedication. Get it together. Your expertise and your hope sustained me through a journey that has gone on much longer than I ever expected it would. Today, I stand before you as a 5-year survivor of ovarian cancer. I would not be here cancer-free if it were not for the care of so many people at the Ottawa Hospital. Ces soins ont été rendus possibles par la recherche et l'innovation médicale, mais elle a également été alimentée par la générosité et la philanthropie. Many of you gathered here today have supported and continue to support the research that gave me a second and a third chance at life, and ultimately more time to enjoy with my husband, my son, and my daughter. Research isn't just something that happens in labs. It's deeply personal. It has the power to save lives. It saved mine. Et je vous en remercie.